Fuck the Eagles.
Swinging at a high pop into center field. And getting underneath that to make the play is Bateman. And he throws into second base, and the Red Sox forgot how many outs there were, and that winds up a double play and a base running mistake.
Both runners.
Wow.
The scoreboard had 2 outs.
Scoreboard did have 2 out.
But you
can't use that as an excuse. The Red Sox went out to start to get ready to play defense, and then the umpires, Lou, huddled together. Now they're talking with Schneider, the Toronto manager. They have already talked with Tracy.
The minute this ball is hit, both runners are taking off. Not only both runners, but look at Valenzuela and Woods Richardson. The ball is caught. They're high-fiving. They're walking off the field like that's the 3rd out. It's not. It's only the 2nd out. Everybody just believes. Now they're pointing and they're realizing it. So the pitcher-catcher felt there were 2 outs. Base runners obviously felt there were 2 outs. Are they going to put the runners back? I don't know what more you'd be arguing about still if you're Schneider or DeMarlo Hale.
We'll need an explanation from somebody on the microphone here from the crew chief. But again, they're going to talk to Tracy.
I don't know how they can put runners back on. If you're Sogard and you're on first base and they've left you there, they haven't told you to leave and go to your dugout. You can see that scoreboard up there. You're going to see 0-0, 2 outs. And then it's going to flip right now to 1 out.
Okay.
Here we go.
So what we have here is we have a time play, meaning when the third out was made at first base with the runner not tagging up. The runner that was on third base also did not tag, but crossed home plate before the 3rd out was made at first base.
The run's going to count.
So that is a time play. We are going to New York to do a rules check.
There is a timing rule. There's a chance that they're going to count this run from Seigler. If he crosses home plate, it's a strange rule, if I have it right. But they will go to first base, and they actually get Sogard out at first. If they threw it to third base, it wouldn't count. But they threw it to first. I think it's actually called maybe the 4th out rule. Once a player leaves the fair territory, that run's going to count. I think it's going to be a 2-1 game. Once the defensive team leaves the ball field, somebody needs to stay in the field. If that's the case, they can run over and tag third, and they will get technically a 4th out.
All right, after calling New York, getting it all straightened out, the run is going to score into the inning. 2 runs for Toronto, 1 run for Boston.
Bizarre.
That's as strange as it gets.
That's the rule.
Red Sox, the Yankees, Nationals to raise, Astros to praise, bases loaded, let's go Boston!
Okay. I apologize for the long intro, everyone, but if you know the beginning of this stream, the title says, "What a strange play in Blue Jays versus Red Sox game." So, you saw that play. So now let's hear before we actually begin with the show, let's actually play 2 interviews. So, here we go.
What did you see on that play, and what was?
Epi, he told me how many outs there were, and he told me the situation we were in and how to deal with the situation, what to do as a base runner. I'm sure, like Sogi said, we just got to know the outs right there. The ball was hit. I saw it. I looked up as it was going to the outfield. I looked at the scoreboard, like, coincidentally, and saw 2 outs, so I just took off. No excuse there. It's unacceptable. But like I said, I just got to know how many outs there are in that situation.
So when did you?
Yeah, before the ball was hit.
Yeah.
Did you think it was 2 outs or 1 out?
Yeah, I was listening to Epi. I assumed there was 1 out because he was telling me all this stuff, and then right when the ball was hit, it's kind of like a routine for me to just really look at the scoreboard. So it was before Ralph had had hit the ball, and then as it went up in the air, I kind of confirmed that there were 2 outs, and I just took off.
When they started talking about the rule, were you trying to follow along? Did you know what was happening?
I didn't know what was happening. I asked the umpire like right when everybody heard the situation. But yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
Ever seen that before?
Never seen it.
Never heard of it?
No. I don't think. I mean, there's never been a situation like that. But like I said, we got to know how many outs there are. I do. I take full responsibility because, I mean, we could have been in a better situation. We still could have got that run and then produced off of that. So that's all me right there.
Okay, and there's one more.
Is that about as confusing a moment that you've ever been part of?
Yeah, that's a weird one. Got to know the outs. That's where it starts. So that's there's no excuse there. You got to know the outs. That's it.
They didn't seem to know. I mean, the pitcher catcher walked off. Scoreboard had it. Like, any idea why?
I think maybe there was confusion on whether Vlad had caught my ball, is my guess. For me, like my personal routine, I always check the scoreboard between every pitch. But the scoreboard's been wrong dozens of times in my career, and I've known the outs, so you got to know the outs. That's it.
Have you ever heard of that, like that play, the 4th out, whatever?
No, we were, hoping the longer it took, they might score the run. The only thing I could think to compare it to is I've seen on sac flies when they go to like appeal the base, if another runner, breaks to avoid that appeal occurring. I'm assuming it's something similar to that, but I've never seen something like that before. No.
Even as they conferred and explained and talked to the managers and explained and checked, like, could you follow what was even happening?
I was able to speak to the umpire out there, and he kind of had explained it all. So yeah, it was good. We at least got a run, but you don't want to give away an out, to say the least. So.
Okay. Here's the ruling. Here's the ruling of all this. Maddie, can you explain to Lewis what you told me backstage of what this rule exactly is?
So basically, a 4th out happens when the defense gets a 3rd out, but they continue to play and record another out that cancels a run that would have scored on the original 3rd out. It's not an official stat. It's a tactical appeal play that replaces the 3rd out in the scoring sequence. Because timing matters, if a runner crosses home before the 3rd out is recorded, the run counts. Unless the defense makes a valid appeal, that becomes the 4th out. So the defense uses the 4th out to erase a run, which obviously they didn't, and Red Sox got the run. It's a shit rule.
Yeah. So, Lewis, after seeing the intro video and after seeing the interviews, what were your takeaways from? Oh, by the way, before you say that, yes, sure. Hello. Okay. So, Lewis, your takeaways from everything that you just saw between the intros and the interviews.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird rule.
It's not used very often.
But yeah, I've never heard that rule used in baseball. As like, don't get me wrong, obviously I'm newish to baseball. I've only started watching it the last year. But it's really weird to me. But yeah, I suppose at the end of the day, it is what it is, and it depends how the officials see it, if you ask me. So they're the guys that are in charge of the game, so it's down to them, really.
Yeah, let's be honest. I hate that rule too, but hey, it got us our only run during our 4-game losing streak.
By the way, the only time I've seen that rule, apart from that game, is actually on the the Major League Baseball the show computer game.
Yeah. Yep. And it's happened before. It's happened before in years past too. So
Yeah. I like how they had to call New York.
yeah. But the umpire is right. Like the umpire is right. Like if the ball is still in play. Okay, first of all, that scoreboard needs to get fired.
Oh,
Like
you mean
seriously, that scoreboard in Toronto needs to get fired because it said 2 outs. It said 2 outs, and then it popped down to 1 out. So that scoreboard needs to get fired, dude.
were they playing in
They were playing in Toronto.
Yeah, yeah. The guy just wants the NHL season to start next season.
Yeah. I mean, come on, the Toronto Maple Leafs are gonna suck too.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
I don't know. And then we lost again yesterday. But guess what? Yesterday was Adley Rutschman's debut. So, did you watch any of Adley Rutschman's debut yesterday, Lewis? What'd you think of him?
In my views, I thought he made a decent impact. I thought he played okay, in all fairness. But, like, do you know what I mean? You can't keep dropping games like that, especially against Toronto. Come on. But the thing is though, it's like I can even vouch for Matty here for when Matty said the other day, I'm telling you now, don't get too excited, boys, because good streaks don't last forever. Because
yeah, we want.
And it's like Matty even said the other day, at some point in the next few weeks, the Red Sox will end up losing a couple of games. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and look what happened. We lost the series. We lost the series to the Athletics after going 13 innings against the White Sox on Thursday night, and after destroying the Athletics 13-1 on Friday night, we dropped the series to the Athletics. Yeah,
that's because you suck.
I know we have a losing record at home. Don't rub it in, okay? Maddie, what was your takeaways from Max Fried's first ever start against the Braves? And Jeff's probably watching later, so be nice to him.
Above average.
Okay.
I won't give him the satisfaction. No, it's really good, and yeah, I do think he'll be very good. I'm just saying it, like a lot of the trades that they did are all for next season.
Yeah,
we know that the fucking Dodgers and Yankees and Blue Jays are going to end up in the playoffs, and it's one of those 3 teams that will win it this year. Next season, though.
Why not the Red Sox? Why not the Red Sox? You don't think we're going to win all this season?
Dude, you just had a 4th out rule against you for the first
I know. I'm trying to be a prick on my own show.
You could throw up a $5 bill and it'll come down as a summons.
Okay. I'm just trying to be a prick on my own show. Damn.
That's my job. You gotta take my job.
All right, your job. Speaking of the Dodgers, man, they lost 3 series in a row. 3 series in a row.
Lost 3 series in a row and lost more players.
Yep.
I mean, the
first series they lost was against the Red Sox. The second series they lost was against the Cubs. The third series they lost was against the Diamondbacks.
It is though. They're still, even with multiple losses, they're going to end up in the playoffs though.
I know, and it scares me. It really does.
By the way, I don't know this on your sheet, but can we just talk about the Field of Dreams showcase?
Yep, we can talk about that because that's tomorrow.
I love watching them. Have you seen the videos, that the build-ups and stuff when they come through the cornfield?
Yep.
One of my
Yep.
favorite films of all time. I love that film. And just to see them come through it and see Kevin Costner there, it's fucking awesome.
Lewis, have you seen Field of Dreams?
Yeah, one of Kevin Costner's greatest movies of all time. If you build it, they will come.
What do you think? What do you think of the Field of Dreams games that they've been doing? How do you think tomorrow's Phillies Twins game at the Field of Dreams will go?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, to be fair, and I think it will go really well.
And if anybody's wondering where you can watch the Field of Dreams games, it's on Netflix tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure to watch it if you guys can.
And Ross's early aimer was nice.
Yeah. Let's get to the players of the week for a quick second here, shall we? There we go. I know Matt is going to be sick about this, but Willie Abreu is the American League Player of the Week, and Jake McCarthy. I'm surprised the Rockies even actually got an award.
Kevin, all right, that's just who picks these?
Apparently it's Major League Baseball, and depend on how the players' weeks go.
Well, it's just bullshit. Because no offense, have you not seen the home run race?
Yeah, Yordan Alvarez is leading it.
Yes, but then you got Caminera.
Yep.
And you got Matt Olson. Like, this is the first time in like over 30 years that are all tied. I think they're all tied at the moment, or are they with 35?
I think so. We'll get to that in a little bit.
But it's creating like they should focus on them, not just shitty freaking Red Sox that could go, oh, I could do that.
I mean, to be fair, the player of the month was Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, but at least he earned it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You still suck.
By the way, Jeff, if you watch this later, we hope that you're having a great vacation. Jeff will be back on next Wednesday, everyone.
And let's say bye-bye to Tim Anderson.
Oh yeah, congratulations, Tim Anderson, for retiring.
It's about time.
The most famous quote: "Down goes Anderson, down goes Anderson." When Jose Ramirez punched him right in the. Oh my god!
Oh, down goes Tyson, down goes Tyson. Nope, it's down goes Anderson, down goes Anderson.
If anybody thinks we have fun on Bases Loaded, wait till September, because you want to know why we're gonna have so much fun.
The Forever Boston Sports NFL Show.
Because our three beautiful sons of bitches faces, along with John, well, okay, four beautiful faces, John, me, Maddie, and Lewis, will be joined by Sixers fan Ross, and my good buddy Akevin from the UK as well. Now I got guest lineup for the show. I got Bryce Newcomb join us for Week 10 to preview Lions and Patriots, and of course Week 10 NFL games. We got Packer Cheesehead Brody join us Week 9 to do Packers and Patriots preview along with the rest of the show. But
I also have a surprise.
You have a surprise
for the NFL show.
For the end of the show. Okay.
No, not for the end of the show. For the NFL show.
Oh, for the NFL show. Okay. I'm also going to be doing a show with Kush Week 15 to preview Patriots and Chiefs. Guys, we need to say something very quickly, and I'm going to let Maddie talk about this.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we have new merch for the Forever Boston Sports. We have Forever Boston Sports logo for the show, and we also have Hawks Rant, which is going to be really, really fun because it's just going to be John getting cancelled every week. But you can find these two amazing merch t-shirts at Wrestling Pedigree at Shopify. Just type in Google, type in Wrestling Pedigree Shopify, and by God, you'll see it, and we'll be on there. It's cheap, and by God, fucking buy one.
Yeah. However, we got some unfortunate news about this because Maddie told me this earlier, and I private messaged Lewis and John about it.
Yes, it'll be done. It'll be down from next week, as they are updating it. But then from September, it'll be available.
Yeah. So there you go. If you want your shirts now before it shuts down for the time being, go get it.
You have until the 21st.
Yeah. And Lewis said he's getting his tomorrow, so he's on track for it. All right. I'll get rid of this.
Beautiful shirt.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful shirt. Now what is Hawks Rant actually? Well, I'll talk about it in a second. Hold on.
Man, I'm good at this shit.
If anybody is on my Forever Boston Sports Facebook page and you have seen our past NFL show videos, what this basically is, it's John doing a rant on teams that absolutely deserve to get this shit living ripped on. Mainly the Cowboys. But I digress. But no, Lewis has seen it. Maddie has seen it. If you have not seen it, please join us on. Hold on. Let me get the.
I'm freaking created it.
I know. Join us on September 8th. That's when the show goes live. Join us on September 8th at 5 p.m. Eastern. Don't worry, this is not going to be a short show because I do want to get to MLB scores, stands, and home run leaders. But there is a show that is that's following the NFL show starting September 29th. So let's get to it. Yep, there you go. The affiliate. It's a AHL, ECHL minor league hockey show where Jeff, the host, is gonna give you scores, transactions, injury reports, all that. I don't really follow hockey. He does, so I decided to give him the platform to all this. So, yeah. And Maddie once again does a great job with the music for the shows.
What can I say? You're welcome.
All right, Lewis. I guess the main question for you is what are you most looking forward to when the NFL show debuts?
The thing I'm most looking forward to is John giving us his impression of Dak Prescott. Honestly, to you guys who are not on Forever Boston Sports, and you've got to see this shit. It is hilarious, especially with some of the stuff John comes out with about teams that suck. It is awesome. But yeah, I'm just mostly looking forward to what I think is going to be a really interesting season in the NFL. I really do. I think it's going to be great, and I can't wait for payback against the Seahawks on Game 1. Revenge is going to be sweet.
Matty, what you looking up there, bud?
I was just thinking, looking at how shit the Eagles is going to be next season, or how shit your Patriots going to be, and then I'll be watching the September illness show every week, and I'll be like, "Yes, look at my Giants. We are going to the Super Bowl." It's going to be.
You're
fun.
not.
It's
You're
gonna,
not.
You're not going to get anywhere near it.
We fucking well are. We are just gonna have fun on the show, and I honestly believe that either me or John will be cancelled by October.
No, I don't think we're gonna get canceled. If we were on Facebook, we would get canceled.
So yeah, actually saying that one person will get cancelled, and they're not even on the show.
Yeah, Ross.
No, I was gonna say Chelsea.
Oh, well, yeah. No,
even the fiance is agreeing with that. It's like, yeah, motherfucking dash to the right. You know what Lewis was like? You ever see that Kermit the Frog with the fucking wine glass? And it's like, yeah. That is literally what Lewis was like. Yeah, Chelsea will get cancelled.
Is there any update on Aaron Judge for the Yankees there, Matty?
No. None at all. None at all. However, and I say this, however, how messed up is the situation with the Mariners?
Yeah.
Everybody likes to get paid, don't they?
Yep.
What's going on there? I don't understand what the hell is wrong with that organization at the moment.
I don't know. They've lost what 6 in a row now, or 5 in a row.
Yeah,
they got swept by Tampa Bay over the weekend, and then they lost Game 1 against the Yankees last night, and now they got out. So yeah,
it's hard, isn't it? I can see the Mariners changing location.
I can too. I want to get to the scores and stands and home run leaders quickly before
Lewis.
Go ahead, Lewis.
I was just going to say, mate, if you want me to read out the scores, I got them on my tablet right there.
If you want, yeah. Hold on.
And then you do the stand-ins if you want.
Okay, yeah.
Wait. In that case, come around and stand with Brown, and don't be a dick. Wait for Lewis and Justin's stick.
Jeff, I promise you I did not play the music. It was just Mary doing a sing-along.
Go on then, Lewis.
Yeah, so the scores in the Major League Baseball today. It is currently the end of the 8th. Diamondbacks 4, Rockies 6. And then we go to the Padres and Brewers game. At the bottom of the 8th, it's currently the Brewers who are 2-1 ahead. And then we had the fun 1, 2, 3, and then there was 4 other games today which are finished, and these were the final results. The Giants lost to the Astros 2-1. The Rays beat the Athletics 8-4. The Phillies lost to the Cardinals 7-1, and the Twins beat the Orioles 7-5.
Lewis, there was also one other final score. Did you do Astros Giants?
Yeah, I just done it.
Okay, you did.
Yeah,
okay. All right, no. Okay, okay, yeah, you're good then. I just wanted to make sure that you got that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go over games that have yet to get underway here quickly. Louis, thank you so much for doing that, buddy. So games to get underway. We got a warm up between Cleveland and Detroit. That's getting underway very soon. We got Pittsburgh and Miami getting underway soon. We got the Cubs and Nationals getting underway soon. 7:05. We got the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. At 7:07, we got the Boston Red Sox against the Toronto Blue Jays. At 7:15, we got the New York Mets taking on the Atlanta Braves. At 7:40, we got the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Chicago White Sox. And we got two West Coast games going on tonight. We got at 10:10, we got the Kansas City Royals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And at 10:10 on ESPN, we got the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
I take this is all on the West Coast, because who the fuck plays at 10:10?
Yeah, that's on the West Coast.
I was going to say
10:10 Eastern time, but
8 o'clock Cali.
8 o'clock Cali, yeah.
Yeah. I think Jeff's very safe with his job.
Yep, probably.
Well, Lewis did a great job, but you're just it's the hat, I think.
All right, I'm gonna get to the standings quickly. If I can pull
Who's top, baby? Who's top?
I will tell you in a second. Hold on. So for the American League East, I'm gonna do the top three teams. Leading the East, of course, is Tampa Bay with a record of 74-46. In second place, we got the New York Yankees with a record of 67-52. And in third place, we got the Boston Red Sox with a record of 64-55.
That's the only fucking reason why you did the top three. You could have done the top two, which Jeff does. No, you have to do a top three because it included your Boston Red Sox.
I'm doing top three for every. I'm doing it differently from what Jeff does every week.
Yeah, but Jeff does the top two, or no, even the top one. But because the Red Sox are in the top three, you introduce it, and now you got to do all top three for all the other fucking things. You suck. You Boston.
I'm also going to be doing the wild card here. Okay, I'm also going to be doing the wild card here.
Yeah, that's the only way that Boston Red Sox could get into the bloody playoffs is through the wild card. That's why you included the wild card.
Lewis is cracking up laughing over there. Holy shit! All right. Anyways, AL Central, we got the White Sox leading with a record of 61-57. Behind them is the Detroit Tigers. Shocker, 59-60, and Minnesota 60-62.
No need for a top three. You just did it because of the Red Sox.
I'm doing the top three. Leave me alone, dude.
You knew as soon as you had me on there, I was going to give you
the fuck you. No, fuck you.
Here comes Matty. Hold on a minute. Jeff only does the top two, and here comes you doing the top fucking three because it includes the Red Sox.
On this guy, if the Red Sox were top, he wouldn't fucking go top three.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Okay, you know what? Let me. Can I? I'm gonna. Do you want to do it?
Do I want to do it?
Do you want to do it?
I'll do it, and I'm going to do every single fucking team.
No, I'm going to finish this off. So, no, you hold up there.
That's my fault. No, go on. Actually, I would actually do it. I would do
it. Fuck you.
Come on.
I'm trying. Hold on. I'm laughing to death. Hold on.
Are you sure you don't want me to do it?
I'm sure. In the AL West, we got the Houston Astros 62-60, followed by the Texas Rangers at an even 60, and we got the Seattle Mariners at 56 and 64.
You can tell how bad the American League West is when the Mariners are third in that table with 64 losses and 56 wins.
Oh yeah, you want to know? You want to know what else division's bad? The NL East, because you want to know why? Here's why. In first place, we got the Atlanta Braves at 72 and 48. In second place, we got the Philadelphia Phillies at 64 and 58. And in third place, nope, not the Mets, not the Nationals. It's the Miami Marlins with a record of 61 and 59.
61.
That's bad.
That wild card, sorry. Are they in the wild card?
I will get to that after the division stands.
Go on, do the top three of the Central.
Central is first place is the Brewers, second place is the Cubs, third place is the Cardinals.
Oh, no. You do the wins and losses like you did on every single freaking one of them.
Okay, yep, you're right. I was just trying to be a prick to you.
You were already a prick by doing the top three. By the way, top three is where Man United's going to be this year, by the way.
So, the top three record. Milwaukee Brewers have a 74 and 46 record. Chicago Cubs have a 70 and 50 record, and the Cardinals have a 61-60 record.
By the way, have you seen the Brewers' last 10?
Yeah, their last 10 is 5 and 5.
All right, now this is my favorite bit. Now do the National League West, but do the last 10 for the top team.
The Dodgers, the first place team is the Dodgers at 72 and 48. The second place team is the Arizona Diamondbacks with a record of 64 and 57. And the third place team is the San Diego Padres with a record of 64 and 57. So they're literally tied for second place in the National League West. Now, the last 10
for the Dodgers,
3 and 7.
Oh, fuck them.
All right. Wild card.
Oh, by the way, there is a message. I'm going to read this message out because Justin will have seen this. This is from a particular Ross. Justin, am I able to join you guys for Bases Loaded Sunday?
No, we don't like 76ers.
Wait, even though he's a Red Sox fan, no, because we do this at 8:00 Eastern when Jeff is here, and that's during your precious little AEW.
You gotta respond to that.
I'm only joking, by the way, Rots. I love you, really, mate.
Okay, so the American League wild card. The Yankees lead the American League wild card with a record of 67 and 52.
It's fine. We'll go top anyway over the Blue Jays.
The Red Sox are in second with a record of 64 and 55. They are plus 4.5 games out. And the Texas Rangers have a 60 and 60 record. However, behind them, the Detroit Tigers are only a half a game out of the third wildcard spot.
Can you imagine how happy Javon will be? He'll be irritable.
Meanwhile, the Minnesota Twins are 1 game out, Cleveland's 2 games out, and Toronto is 2.5 games out. All right, here we go. Now you asked who did you ask was in the wild card for the National League? Miami, right?
Yes.
Okay, well I will get to that. Cubs lead the wild card with a record of 70 and 50. Arizona Diamondbacks are in second place with a record of 64 and 57. Actually, no. Arizona and the Padres are tied for second place with a record of 64 and 57. Behind them, Philadelphia a half game out, and Miami is only 2.5 games out.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. All right. Stats.
I have a question.
Okay.
Who is the wealthiest Major League Baseball owner?
I do not know, dude.
It is Steve Cohen for the New York Mets.
Oh,
20,
all right.
21 to $23 billion. Yet he owns the fucking Nets.
Okay.
He owns the Mets. I mean, how fucked up is that?
I know. So Jeff usually does top 5, so that's what I'm gonna stick with for the home run leaders. Is top 5.
Bullshit.
At number 5, we got Hunter Goodman with 34 home runs
From where?
from the Colorado Rockies.
That's it.
Now this is getting interesting because we have a 4-way tie for first place. We got. Hold on. I need to do this really well, or else Jeff is gonna fire me. Kyle Schwarber. Yeah, no, I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing that again. Jeff, that's all you know. I'm never doing that again. But yeah, he's
name?
one of the, no. He's one of the people that have it. He's one of the people that
Schwarber. Yeah, Schwarber. I will fit well in Boston. I'll burn the fucking place down, but it'll fit well in there. Dude, I own the fucking place.
I know. I need to get through this though. He's one of the people with a 4-way tie at 35. The second person is Matt Olson from the Braves. The third person is Junior Caminero from the Tampa Bay Rays. And the fourth person is Yordan Alvarez from the Houston Astros.
That's just because of the games they played, isn't it? That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now my job is done. So I'm gonna leave it over to May for whatever else he wants to talk about because I'm done talking for right now.
Let's talk about Kyle Schwarber. No, well, actually, one thing for you and Lewis to do is the Royce Lewis.
Yeah.
I will admit the Twins done pretty well with it.
Yep.
What was your take on his 2 doubles in a win against the Orioles?
I wish he was on Boston. I wish he was on Boston.
You wish he was on Boston. So basically, Lewis, do you want Royce? Would you have Royce Lewis on Boston?
110%.
Terrible. Some of the key names that are injured at the moment is R. Green. I'm not even going to try some of the other names because I don't want to go for the tall man fucking situation again. Buxton, and it says here, and I love this, multiple Dodgers. And also, don't forget AJ Minter's clutch play, which was really, really good for the 8th inning defensive gem. Retiring Tyler Neal. So, with that, I'll give you back to your host who knows fuck all. By the way, the surprise I'm going to tell you after this show, we end backstage, you're going to love me.
Okay. We got the final just coming in. Colorado beat Arizona 6-4.
Who lost? Who did they beat before this? Before the series, the Diamondbacks. Who did they beat?
The Dodgers. Yeah. There is updates on Roman Anthony and Garrett Crochet. Roman Anthony is probably going to be back before September, and Garrett Crochet is going to be back sometime in September. Now, Maddie, do you know what series is happening August 28th to the 30th?
Oh, in baseball. Well, it ain't the World one.
I'll give you a hint. It's at Yankees. It's at Yankee Stadium.
Well, if it's at when's it?
August 28th until the 30th.
All right, so I'm in London for the AEW All-In. So I remember you teasing me that it's Boston versus New York.
Yes. And because I'm saying that is because it's a 4-game series this time and not a 3-game. Because the Saturday game, August 29th, is a day-night doubleheader.
Yeah, and I'm literally in London partying, watching wrestling. While you're sitting at home watching
Oh, I'll be at a friend. I'm gonna be at a friend's house that weekend.
watching the New York Yankees.
No, I'm gonna be at a friend's house. I'm gonna be at a friend's house that weekend.
Watch that game, bitch slapping the Red Sox.
No, I'm gonna be at a friend's house that weekend because it's my friend's birthday that weekend. So
Liar, you have a mobile phone. You could just check the fucking scores.
I can check the score, yes, but I'm not gonna watch it though.
Unless you're on the toilet. That's why I watch my games.
Well, yeah, that's true. Hey, Lewis, I got a question for you.
What
And
do
this
you
is the
think?
last question I'm gonna. And this is the last one before we'll wrap up here. Do you know who's returning home to Boston next Friday?
Carmelo Hayes.
I'll give you I'll give you a hint. He plays first base for the San Francisco Giants.
I just realized who it is. Is it Denver?
Mr. Oh no, I played third for the Red when the Red Sox had him, trade him off to San Francisco. Yeah, Mr. Rafael Devers is coming back to Boston next Friday night.
That's gonna be fun. He's gonna get booed.
Yeah, he's kind of going to get booed out of the park.
Is that Boston? Yeah.
It's in Boston. Yep.
Yeah, I would not.
August 21st through the 23rd.
I would not encourage this, but if any Boston fans want to throw eggs at him, you're really welcome.
But no, he's gonna get cheered because of what happened for 2018. But after that, he's gonna get booed. 100%, he's gonna get booed.
They should just boo him anyway. The way he left you guys, you should just be booed.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's pretty much the show. So, any last words from you guys before we hit the outro video?
But the rest of go Yankees.
What about you, Lewis?
Fuck the spanky Yankees. Let's go Red Sox.
What do you mean,
Okay.
spanky?
So in a minute, for anyone that's watching, we are gonna disappear. Okay, we are gonna disappear because we have an outro video. But we will. But Maddie, tell people where they can find you, especially tomorrow.
You can find me on Wrestling Pedigree Podcast every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, on live on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. You can find me tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern for the weekly pedigree with myself, Lewis, Chris Ross, and Sonny the Man Eagle King, and maybe Justin if you can feel like it. And then look out for, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Wrestling Pedigree, where you'll see recent interviews we've done. We got great content coming up on there and some upcoming diamonds on there. So yeah, it's gonna be really, really fun. So please subscribe and bring on the NFL show, bring on the fucking NHS show, bring on the fucking great show. But fuck Boston Red Sox and the Eagles.
And Lewis, where can people find you?
People can find me on Forever Boston Sports, where myself and Justin, and whenever Matty joins, they can find us talking about the NBA and the NFL, and also Bases Loaded as well. And yeah, and you guys can also catch me tomorrow night on Weekly Pedigree with Matty, Sonny, and Rots, and Justin, if he can be asked. But yeah, thank you very much for tonight, boys. It's been fun. It's been great. Matty, as always, giving Justin crap. That's worth having a popcorn over. But yeah. But,
hey, what about him removing you, like banning you from the studio before we even started to go live?
that was not me.
No, him. It was him. It was him.
What, this?
Anyways, Lewis, hey.
It wasn't Lewis's fault.
I know, but Lewis, thank you so much for joining me. And if there's ever time that you want to join in, like as a guest, let me know, and I'll bring you on. Okay?
Yeah, no worries. Thank you ever so much again, boys.
Yep. Now stay here for after the show because Matty said that he has a surprise for us. Okay? So obviously you know where to find me. It's right here, Forever Boston Sports on YouTube and Facebook. I might join the weekly category tomorrow. I do know that starting the in week 2 of the NFL season, I will be taking a break from that because I got multiple shows back-to-back days, so it's going to be too much for me. So, but I know May does multiple shows multiple times, so it's yeah. But for Maddie, for Lewis, I'm Justin. You'll be seeing Jeff next week. So have good luck, have fun. Yes, Maddie.
You'll be seeing.
Oh, you'll be seeing that. You'll be seeing Maddie too. Yeah, you'll be seeing Maddie too. Have a good night, everyone. I'm gonna hit the outro video once this ends. Maddie, Lewis, and I are gonna talk backstage. So have fun. Have a good night, everyone.
Hello, friends. A beautiful Saturday afternoon in Comstock Park. This is inning number 7. Still in the front 9, if you will. Eric Pinales hails from San Cristobal. Right now looking at a pitch from about 60 feet, 6 inches.
I struggled a lot in 2022 with his control.
A fine hit, deep to left center. Off the wall. Lucas Dunn into second base. Exquisite. Got it into the short grass out there.